So what makes a coat a peacoat? Well, the first and probably most distinguishing feature is going to be that a peacoat needs to be double-breasted. A double-breasted jacket is going to be a jacket that's characterized by 2 vertical rows of buttons. Depending on the size, the length, and the style of the jacket, you're going to see anywhere from 4 to 8 buttons. Now, historically speaking, the reason that you would use the excess material on a double-breasted jacket is the overlapping flaps would do a better job of keeping the cold out and keeping the heat in. The next distinguished feature of a peacoat is going to be the broad lapels. And these broad lapels aren't just for show, they're actually made to fold up and to better enclose and protect the wearer's neck. Now, the next key characteristic of a classic peacoat is going to be the shorter cut. Now, traditionally, the peacoat hits just below the hip. It's going to be a shorter jacket compared to a lot of longer jackets out there that will go well past the knee, especially more formal and older styles. Now, the next key characteristic of a classic peacoat is you are going to have, in general, high armholes. These jackets are made for fit men. I say that not to dissuade anyone out there that is a little bit maybe bigger and wants to wear a peacoat. You probably still can. But in general, these jackets were designed for a young military man that was going to be mobile and able, and therefore they cut the jackets in a way that they would fit less body types, but the ones that they did fit, they would make look really good. And that's probably why so many men who wear peacoats look good in them, because in general, to be able to pull off this look, you do have to have a good build. So it's kind of that whole self-selection circle thing going there. Now, the material historically on a peacoat was going to be wool, and they chose wool for a reason. If you don't know the properties of wool, wool has this really interesting ability to be able to absorb almost its weight in water and still feel dry. Untreated wool as well has a thin layer of wax that actually does a good job of repelling water, so you weren't even getting much in it to begin with. And as many of you guys know, because you have wool sweaters, wool has great insulating properties. So it is going to keep the heat in and keep the cool out. Now, when it comes to color, modern day pea jackets, you're going to see a variety of colors out there from camel to black, but historically speaking, we were going to see these in a navy blue. The Navy, US Navy, I know, did issue black peacoats as well, but if you want to go for something classic and I think incredibly versatile, yeah, you want to go for one of the darker colors. Navy is just, I think, the best one to start with. And I alluded to it earlier, but let's talk about buttons. You're going to see silver, you're going to see gold. I've seen white naval buttons out there. Nowadays on most peacoats, we're actually going to see plastic buttons. Nothing wrong with that. I personally like them because they're durable and they're muted. They don't really grab a lot of attention. The gold ones are just a little bit too much for me. And last but not least, the vertical hand pocket. The Navy, they got a little bit of sense. They were like, you know, if your hands are cold, put them right there in the pockets. And so every peacoat has that slanted spot for keeping your hands warm. Now, what to wear with a peacoat? It really depends on the style. The one I have right here, actually, you can barely see it. If you get up close, you can see the pattern. So this one right here is a relatively lightweight, almost like an overcoat. I could wear this with a casual suit, with a blazer and chinos, with a sports jacket and a pair of jeans. Now, if I had a heavier, maybe a vintage Navy peacoat, that one right there, I probably wouldn't wear with a suit, but you definitely could wear it with a sports jacket and jeans, a quarter zip with a collared shirt and jeans or chinos, and easily pull off with a Henley dark denim, and yeah, that classic peacoat. Well, I think overall a great look. All right, gents, what do you think? Agree, disagree? Let me know. And what to watch next? Boom, I got you covered right here. Yeah, check out this video. You want to look great? I got you covered with another solid video right here at Real Men Real Style. Enjoy, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.